All right, so apparently Timbaland is back at it, right? I seen on my other account that Av McCree just did a video basically exposing his latest shenanigans. So I'm about to find his channel right now. Yup. Let's see what he's talking about.
We all know that Timbaland is a big music producer that has multiple accolades, including Grammy nominations, Grammy wins, multiple platinum producer that's worked with Jay-Z.
I think he's diamond even.
Missy Elliott, and a few others along the way. He's known for his spectacular production and his signature drums. He always has been known for having the most hard-hitting drums in hip-hop and in music in general. As time goes past, you already know when you are a music producer, you don't stay hot forever. And this is not a slight coming from me, as I am a big Timbaland fan to this very day, even though I'm not a fan of the things that he does business-wise.
Okay, so that's where I immediately draw the first line. I love the whole being able to separate the artist from the art, but like as a producer, you should know that this is one of those things where maybe you shouldn't separate the artist from the art. I mean, for one, he stole a lot of the stuff you probably like, but hey, I'ma let it rock. Let's just keep listening.
There is a couple of things that has happened in the past. One of the biggest ones happened to be his associations with a content creator on YouTube known as CLA Woo. CLA Woo was a master editor for a lot of people during the time of the Rona, being 2020, where everybody was at home and everybody was trying to figure things out, because if you can't leave your house, then guess what? You can't make any money, and if you have to be outside to make money, then you better learn how to make money inside. And that's what everybody was doing around this time. The internet got very popular. Timbaland chose to get into the music production side, where he would offer a service called Beatclub, where Beatclub has a lot to do with his—
Yeah, I did a whole video on this. Yeah, he was scamming super hard with that.
own brand when he is streaming, where he would review people's beats. And who wouldn't sign up for a reaction from Timbaland, even if it was positive or negative?
And it was really negative. Also, I'm pretty sure Av McCree reacted to my video of that. I'm gonna probably post clips of that.
Still a reaction from Timbaland, which has all these accolades, and you could be a simple nobody to somebody overnight. A lot of people put in money over there, giving them donations on Twitch and stuff like that. However, CLA Woo was the biggest catalyst to his growth during 2020, where he would edit his videos for the free ski, which was his first mistake. One thing that you should know if you are a business person, or if you're trying to jump into the business with people, what usually starts off free ends up free. And unfortunately, it came with bigger consequences, as he was providing a lot of editing for a lot of people, especially Timbaland. He lost his channel due to copyright claims or guideline strikes. He got these copyright strikes, and then his channel was removed. That was the first major red flag for me when I saw that happen, because Timbaland would not be popping if it wasn't for CLA.
Okay, I don't understand why he said it's CLA Woo's fault though, because how are you gonna say you're a fan of Timbaland and then blame the victim of Timbaland? Like that's a crazy hill to die on. Like, that's not his fault. Timbaland's abusing his position of power to get free stuff from him. That's not his fault. That's him trusting someone who should be trustworthy.
Woo. About 6 months ago, I did a video called Beatclub Exposed. Timbaland and Beatclub—
that was literally just a reaction to my video.
is cooked, exposed for scamming producers. It was a 22-minute long video where I reacted to a lot of controversy within the producer community, and also addressing the CLA Woo situation.
It was literally just a reaction to my video. He didn't address anything.
However, he had a bump in with one of his employees that was never paid for his hard work. And as you can imagine, Beatclub being associated as heavily with other brands as well, the money wasn't an issue. So this is Brian J. Berger versus Beatclub Inc. And the filing date was April 4th, 2024. Last refreshed September 7th of 2024. So it is long standing. So it's tied up into litigations, as you can tell. File courthouse with Superior Court. Other employment complaint case. This complaint is a legal case filed by plaintiff Brian J. Berger against Beatclub, Timothy Timbaland, Mosley, and Gary Morella, again, Bobby Dandroff, Joseph McCoy. So basically, this is for unpaid wages. This is the person so that if anybody wants to see it, say that I'm faking it or whatever, this is the person that happens to take out the lawsuit here. And you can see that he has Timbaland right here. So this is something that was associated with Timbaland. So this is a clip from one of Timbaland's live streams where he would review people's music or whatnot, just to show that he has done live streams or whatever in the past. And this is the Beat Club arcade winners and all this other stuff. But it's always good to see that people are getting a limelight, you know what I'm saying? And having Timbaland react to your video, man, it's kind of priceless. It just depends on what you're gonna do with the, you know, a lot of people don't know what to do with the content once it happens. The best thing to do is just to repost it. In which return, Timbaland gets a bigger return on his goodwill because he's being a part of the community at large. And starting in the fall of 2023, the defendant, Beatclub Inc., failed to pay a senior vice president, Brian J.
Bro, you do not need Timbaland to tell you if your beats are good, bro. That's not a priceless thing.
Burger. Oh, so he was a senior vice president and he didn't get paid? People are taking positions and not getting their salaries.
Yeah, bro, I think I said that in my video that he was the VP of the company.
Crazy, bro. That's crazy. Beat Club also responded to Mr. Berger's question about when he would be paid wages with assertions that he was unduly pestering it. He turned into Stewie. He was like, I want my money, Brian. I want my money.
Hey.
Hey there. So, it's been 24 hours. Got my money?
Oh, you know what? Just give me till next Friday. I'll have it for you.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money?
So on February 1st of 2023, Mr. Berger resigned from his employment, effective February 5th. In writing a copy, Beat Club thereafter failed to pay Mr. Berger all of any wages. So he didn't get paid at all.
No, he didn't. But you know this because I said it in my video.
Oh, but you took the scene. Man,
is this just redoing my video, bro? I'm gonna be sick.
A celebrity, dude. A lot of people will take you in as an intern and they will tell you anything.
Bro, you already know this, though.
I want to know how many people would want to work with someone if they knew they weren't going to get paid. And most people have been tricked into thinking that if they was to do something pro bono, that it will end up, you'll end up making more money. And that's usually the opposite. You want to come with a business model. And that's one thing that I stand by. Like, I want to offer a business model that will work. It's important when you're working with someone that you have some type of legal representation. Clearly, Mr. Berger ended up doing that. It's just a little too late. Beat Club is a Delaware corporation.
Again, like I don't think it's responsible to blame the person who's supposed to be trusting this public figure. I don't think like this is an isolated case either. I think there's a lot of instances where people go to trustworthy people and they're like, hey, I'm gonna put in some sweat equity, some grunt equity up front, and we'll kind of work something out later, especially since you're at a higher status or you're in a higher position of power, and it works out really well. Like I've done that with people. So I think it's like he's really tiptoeing around the fact that Timbaland is kind of a piece of shit. And I'm not sure why he won't just say that out loud, especially when he's just rehashing my video, but trying to like cast blame on the victims instead of Timbaland. I don't have anything against Av McCree. It's just the framing of this is insane to me.
Delaware corporation that had all relevant times, was physically headquartered.
Like just say it. Just say Timbaland is a piece of shit.
Doing business in West Hollywood, Los Angeles County. With West Hollywood being a principal place of business. At all relevant times, defendant Timbaland Mosley, the secretary of Beat Club and all residents of Florida, as well as a shareholder and managing agent of Beat Club, who regularly participated in its operations. So basically what it's saying is that Timbaland was involved with everything that has to do with Beat Club. Just in case, Timbaland says, I'm just only associated with that. If you're doing business with somebody or whatever, some people kind of like dip and dodge a lot of legal stuff by hiding behind a limited liability company, a LLC, basically.
You're supposed to do that anyway.
Or they will be
It's not hiding. It's literally just standard business practice. That's literally why they call it a limited liability company, so that people can't sue you, the person, directly and come after your family and your assets. They can only sue the business. Like, That's just normal business. That's not hiding.
Incorporate and be affiliated with it. Get them
Like, bro, just call Tim. You're almost there. You're almost there. Just call Timbaland a piece of shit.
And honestly, when you are building a business, you should either employ yourself, to your business, meaning that you should get paid what everybody else gets paid, and someone else should handle all the other parts of your business. So when it falls or whatever, the level of association that you have with it, mind you, people use this to get away with shit criminally all the time. It's not cool, but that's the thing about limited liability. People use that as a way to pump and dump. So that's what.
That is literally not what LLCs are for. Like, my brother in Christ, I beg you to crack open, like, just DeepSeek or ChatGPT and please. LLC or limited liability company is a business structure that offers legal protection to its owners, called members, by separating their personal assets from business debts and liabilities, also allowing pass-through taxation. The key benefit of an LLC is that the owners are not personally liable for the company's debts or obligations. This means that if a business incurs debt or faces lawsuits, the personal assets of the owners, like their homes, cars, and bank accounts, are generally protected. It's just a means of protection. They will still seize your business. They will still seize the assets and profits of the business. They will still freeze the accounts and proceedings of the business. It's just that they can't come after like your actual things that you live in, right? Because if they could do that, that would be very bad. It would completely ruin you as a person. And while you probably do deserve to have your business be debted, taxed, and persecuted properly, I don't think someone should have their entire livelihood, their family's home, be taken because their business made a mistake. This guy literally does not understand what an LLC is.
That terminology comes into pump and dump business, but it doesn't look like
he called an LLC a pump and dump. Like, my brain hurts.
Beatclub is that kind of business. It just looks more like Timbaland used his leverage within the entertainment industry to tell someone, hey, you're working with me, man. This is a big moment for you. This is a look. And then all of a sudden, you get yourself a position or whatever. You feel more a part of it. However, then you start looking at your pockets and you can't make any money. And that's kind of the thing that you got to understand about when you are associating yourself with people. You got to teach them how to make money within the industry in itself, and not so that you're just benefiting off of your brand, your name, and all of your accolades. So this is where they talk about the cause of action,
okay.
Basically how much money he was owed or whatever. So when Mr. Berger resigned, Beatclub owed him wages in the sum to be proven at trial, but believed to be at least $100,000 plus. So when you have a business and you have employees, you're supposed to pay them. And I use employees in quotations because a lot of businesses, what they do so that they don't have to pay anything like unemployment and stuff like that, they have contract workers. A prime example of that is Uber. Uber hires contract drivers. And
those are still employees, though.
If we're talking about the
like this example is not going to make sense because Uber absolutely is liable to pay the people working for their company. So if they didn't, they would be in the same situation as Timbaland. Like, you're almost there. You're almost there.
Recent Lyft situation with the high-calorie woman. It was easier for Lyft to get rid of the worker in averse to paying her money because he was acquired as a contract worker. 1099, basically. 1099. So this is a very important part to the document because they talk about the opportunity to win with Beatclub, to get your music placed with major label artists, TV, film, gaming, etc., etc. Build your network and connect with the music industry professionals because there are a lot of brands that are associated with Beatclub, as you would imagine, Timbaland being that guy. On the website, you can see that there's representation of, I believe that's NLE Choppa, Mike Will, Justin Timberlake, J. Cole, but you can see, they have a lot of associations here. They got plugins now. I haven't been around. I only looked at it one time. They talk about who is Beatclub for, tells you producers, artists, brands.
Oh, shit. The Beatclub website is actually back up, though. For a long time, it was down, like, pretty much all of last year, actually.
Music supervisors, A&Rs. So basically, he was trying to intertwine and make this one-all place where, you can, it's more or less expanded version of BeatStars, and they're dealing with a whole bunch of people, and they're trying to make it into a network. Well, however, you have
Expanded version of BeatStars is insane, but sure.
to join. You have this big old annual fee here, and I'm sure with the hype of Timbaland himself, a lot of people would sign up for this, and there's probably good money to be made. I mean, during the pandemic, that's when he blew up the most, and a lot of people tuned in because everybody had nothing else to do. So there was a whole lot of money to be made. What if this was like the grand scale? Oh my God. Oh, it's like that Tyrese meme. Oh my God.
I don't get it.
Oh my God.
Don't they make the NPCs?
Oh my God.
I don't get it.
Yeah, these are the brands that are associated with Beat Club. So if you do remember, and I said this earlier, he did have a interview with Producer Grind where he talked about AI in a positive manner, and that, you know, AI is the future, and that he would love AI samples and all this other stuff.
Okay, this is pretty much the only thing he's gonna get into. I'm pretty sure that I didn't cover in my video last year that he then posted a review about. So pretty much all of this is a rehash of my video and his rehash of my video, which is just the infinite regress of content at this point is hilarious, especially hilarious coming from me doing a reaction to his reaction of my video, and the fact that I do reactions in general, but LOL.
And there's been some strong stance within the community about, and I mean in all communities, about AI taking over. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people think it's gonna take jobs, and it's making things too simple and easy, and all this other stuff. And I feel it from both ends because I've used AI in the past, and I still use AI for certain things.
Well, other conversation. How you feel about that? Like, you think we got to be worried about
over.
It's over. They taking our jobs,
bruh.
AI.
Hey, bro, I'm already ahead of it.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes,
I mean,
we
like,
over.
ain't no AI beats out here. Nigga.
Yes, it is.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you, but here's a hit. This might be too much gems for y'all. Like, I'm always, see, now that I'm like in the world, I'm 8 steps ahead. So I already been on this for a couple of years. I'm like, AI's gonna take over all producers, I'm telling you.
This man has a freaking lawsuit with an AI company. So as we segue into this next part right here, man, it is crazy. This is Anthemize. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anthemize LLC and Beat Club. And this was filed 4 months ago. Oh, no, the case has been refreshed 4 months ago. The case details of the AI lawsuit. The filing date was October 23rd of 2024, last refreshed October 31st. So Halloween. And it also has been filed through Superior Court. There was a hearing not too long ago, again, October 24, 2024, and the defendants are Beat Club. So the breach of contract, a commercial case represented by Todd Haynes against Beat Club in the jurisdiction of Los Angeles County. My overall opinion on this situation is that I don't think it feels good to work for someone that you admire, and then you end up being an intern when they gave you a title. And with that title, there is a promise of some kind of salary. And
You're almost there, bro. You're almost there. Just say it.
If someone takes advantage of you just because they don't know what is the proper way to handle business.
You said Timbaland doesn't know the proper way to handle business? I think you mean Timbaland knows and doesn't give a fuck because he thinks he's untouchable. Like, bro, like... Killing me, bro.
Doesn't mean that you should take advantage of that person, and for a person to have to take.
I don't know why he's shooting Timbaland so much bail.
Their due diligence in terms of their pay, that speaks volumes about how you are operating the business at hand.
He's so close. It's like he ran smack into the point and then just kept sprinting past that bit.
And it's legitimacy. Even if there are brands associated that I rock with, I don't think that they should be associated with him, given all this wild stuff that's going on. I mean,
bro, but you're literally, you started the video off by calling him your favorite producer, and that then you blamed all his victims. You said it was their fault for doing business with him.
You know, do as you will, make your own decisions. Again, I have no association with The Timbaland, I don't have anything against Timbaland at all.
I don't know how that's possible when you're literally a music producer.
Still think that he's a phenomenal music producer.
He stole a lot of his work.
It's just unfortunate that this situation is getting out of hand the way it is.
Bro.
And that, you know, I'm just not making, I wish at this point I was making this shit up.
I mean, I don't even. Okay, well, here are my closing thoughts, bro, because that was quite a trip for me. So you have to understand, that was literally just my video over again, and then throwing in the new lawsuit that I couldn't even have covered at the time that I made that video with the AI, which was like the last 2 minutes of the video. Ab McCree is okay, I guess, but like, I'm gonna just come out and say that's kind of odd to me to kind of just rehash my entire video after you already did a reaction on it that got like quadruple the amount of views that my original video did. Like, bro, why did you have to double dip like that? And then also, bro, just call Timbaland up. Like, that's the problem. That's why Timbaland keeps getting away with it, is literally because of what you just did. Like, you're shooting him so much bail. Oh, he's my favorite producer, I still think he's great. You're not, bro. I'm gonna let it rock. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like and subscribe for more. And hey, I will see you in the next video. I can't believe that nigga Cardi actually dropped that shit crazy. I might react to it. I'll see y'all later.